what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine.
Hello folks, it's Brandon from Used Boats TV, and today we're going to look at the top 10 best family open bows that are 23 to 26 foot long that you should easily be able to find within the $15,000 to $30,000 price range for this upcoming 2018 boating season. Now, there's going to be 5 factors that count towards a score: resale, ride, towing, functionality, and longevity. Each category will be given a score, 1 through 10, 10 being the best. The cumulative average is the net score. Makes sense? Let's move on. So we got a couple honorable mentions to throw in here. This is a Regal 2500 LSR. This model is produced from 1998 to 2002. It is 25 foot long, weighs 4,200 pounds dry. Inside you'll find a port side walk-through transom, aft bench seat back to back to the port side, double wide helm seat, and an offset open bow. Moving on to the next one with another honorable mention, we have a Monterey 248 LS Montura bow rider. This model is produced from 2001 to 2007. It has a dry weight of 4,900 pounds, a length overall of 25 foot. Inside, you'll find a starboard side walk-through transom. This boat has a ton of room inside, L-shaped seating, 2 captain's chairs, and an open bow. Number 10, we have a Crownline 266 bow rider. This baby came in with a score of 6.8. Now, it costs a lot of money to make boats. However, it costs millions of dollars to make molds that shape them. That's why Crownline produced this model from 1993 to 2005. So with some little updates and upgrades, you can make a 93 look like an 05. And that's why these pictures are all over the place in terms of age. So this boat is 26.5 foot overall in length. It also weighs 4,600 pounds dry. Back bench seat, sump pad, 2 buckets, and a great big long open bow. Number 9, a Cobalt 252 bow rider. A classic, stunning boat. Great lines, doesn't show its age. They produced this model from 1990 to 2001 with some little upgrades here and there, but for the most part, the boat is pretty much the same. It also has a score of 6.8, but due to the styling, it won the tiebreaker. So in the cockpit, you have a sun pad, full back bench seat, 2 bucket seats, and an open bow. Number 8. Don't see a lot of these, but it's a beautiful boat. A Formula 252 bow rider. I stress bow rider, not an SS, not the closed bow. They made this model from 1993 to 1999. It weighs 45.25 dry, has a 25 foot length overall. It does have a score of 7. Now, you have a full back sun pad. Some of these models had a back bench seat, some had U-shaped seating. The U-shaped seating is the most popular with the open bow. Typically, all your late model production, kind of late 90s, have fiberglass floors too, which is a great feature to point out. Number 7, this is a personal favorite, a 1998 to 2006 Ebbtide 2300 Mystique bow rider. They had some small changes in those model years, but the mold is the same. It has a score of 7. Center walk-through transom, U-shaped seating, 2 captain chairs, and an offset open bow. It's a beautiful boat, deep, rides extremely well, has a dry weight of 4,650, 24 foot length overall. Hard to find, but beautiful nevertheless. Number 6, we have a Sea Ray 260 Signature Select bow rider. Now this model had 3 different layouts, which you'll see in the pictures coming up. It has an overall score of 7.4. They produced this model from 1996 to 2001. Has a length overall of 25 foot 6 inches and a dry weight of 5,200. So it's a little heavy for some people to tow, but it's a very high quality boat. Moving on, number 5. There's 3 here, but they're so similar I kind of had to put them all together. We have a Chaparral 236, Chaparral 246, and Chaparral 256. So the 236 was produced from 05 to 09. The 246 was produced from 06 to 08. The 256 was produced from 04 to 09. Very similar boats. The lengths are only a foot separate, 24, 25, and 26. Dry weights of 43.38, 49.56, and 52.75, which would make the 256 a little heavy to tow, but nevertheless. Now, these boats together, being that they're so similar, have center walk-through transoms, U-shaped seating, 2 bucket chairs, and an open bow. Altogether, we have a score of 7.4 for these models. It's a beautiful boat, something I'd strongly recommend to look at. Very high-quality interior. Number 4, Four Winds 240/260 Horizon bow rider. Now, I should say that the 04s and 05s in both the 240 and 260 are called 230s and 250s. It's the exact same boat. They just changed the model number in 2006. They produced these all the way up to 2013, so that's a long run. And really, it's kind of a home run. It's a hard boat to change. In terms of functionality, I often say that boat designers must not be boaters. However, a boater had to have designed this model. It's got U-shaped seating, center walk-through transom. The back seating kind of flips up and makes a sun pad, which is really neat. 2 bucket seats with the flip-up bolsters and an open bow. The 240 is 24 foot long, dry weight of 4220. The 260 is 26 foot long, dry weight of 4600. These models come in with a score of 7.6. Number 3, a deep, sharp V bow rider. The 2000 to 2005 Crownline 230 or 236 LS, which they called an 05. Okay. At number 3, this boat has a score of 8. A length overall 24 foot and a dry weight of 4,400 pounds. Walk through transom to the starboard side, L-shaped seating, 2 bucket seats, and a long open bow. This is a great boat. The model number on the side may start with 23, but it's more like a 28 from the height. Like when you sit in it, you feel like a little kid. Great big deep V, perfect for rough water, putting a lot of people in and going all over the place. Now, most of your late 2000 models have the extended swim platform. Some of your early ones do not. So that's kind of a feature that people like, but you can always add to it. Number 2, a Cobalt 246 bow rider. They produced this model from 2000 to 2006. It has a score of 8 with a length overall 24 foot and a dry weight of 4,100 pounds. This is a stunning boat with an extremely high resale. Cobalt pays very high attention to quality. Very luxurious boat. It rides extremely flat. It's a model that you don't have to have a dual prop. You don't have to have trim tabs. And it's an excellent water sport boat. Your early 2000s, most didn't have the extended low water platform. Most of your late 2000s did. And that's always a feature that's nice to have. Coming in at number 1, this boat just rocked everybody in terms of its cumulative score. I'm getting fancy today. The Sea Ray 240 Sundeck was produced from 1999 to 08. Most Sea Ray guys don't even know that, but it's the truth. Now, they did change the seating configuration in terms of what's standard and what's optional in 2003. So most 99s, 2000s, 2001s, and 2002s will have a full port side lounge, which some people like. Some people want 2 captain's chairs behind the windshield. In 03, they changed the standard seating configuration to 2 bucket seats. It was optional before 03. The lounge is optional after 03. 03 is about the only year that you'll see lounges left. Not many people ever ordered it with a lounge. So this boat rides extremely well. It's kind of a hybrid deck boat bow rider. It's a true V-hull, 21-degree dead rise. It does have the round bow, simulating a deck boat. However, it's a sharp V, more like a bow rider. 3-degree bow rise. It's always on plane. Most all of the 01 to 08s have trim tabs, which is a great feature. Walk-through transom to the starboard side, L-shaped seating, 2 captain chairs, and a full open bow. The thing with Sea Ray specifically is it's not what we see that makes a boat great. It's the quality of the hardware that holds it together. And that's why this Sea Ray 240 Sundeck is our number 1 in our top 10 list. Well, my name's Brandon. I do sell boats, but the purpose of this channel is not to sell you a boat. It's to educate customers as well as other salespeople on what's good. Be sure to subscribe to this video if you found any value. Thank you.
Models popping bottles.